Hey everybody, Jep here. We already know that one of the best feelings in Valorant is clutching out a round where it seemed all hope was lost and your teammates were already giving up faith on you typing GG in the chat. Well, the icing on top of that feeling is listening to the agents you're playing say their clutch voice lines, which just add to this hype. But some agents have some pretty bad clutch voice lines that kind of kill the mood, while other agents like Phoenix make you want to upload that clip to TikTok and watch it go viral. So today I'm ranking every single agent's clutch voice lines here in Valorant. Make sure to drop a like if you're excited and let me know in the comments which agent you think has the best clutch voice line, and if you think I ranked your favorite agent wrong, well, feel free to scream at me in one of my Twitch streams that I did your agent dirty. So first up on our list is going to be Brimstone, but before we get into Brimstone's clutch voice lines, I got a clutch sponsor for you. You know, sometimes you can feel like that gaming for hours can be a total waste of time, right? Well, with Buff, today's sponsor, you actually get rewarded for spending time gaming. It's a free and safe software backed by Overwolf, a trustworthy company that gives you challenges for so many games like Valorant, Fortnite, Dota 2, Fall Guys, and more. Once you complete the challenges and over time build up enough buff points, head over to the marketplace to redeem for gift cards and so much more. You can also enter monthly raffles or weekly raffles for big rewards if you're feeling, well, pretty lucky. If you want to show off any nutty clips you have, there is a highlights tab where Buff records your gameplay and you can chop up the footage pretty easily and post it. Some of these clips, guys, have well over 10,000 views. Since Buff totally revamps their website and app recently, there is no better time to get started, and if you're quick, you'll get an extra 70 buff points on top of the 70 buff points you already get. Use my link in the description or the pinned comment this September to get the 70 extra buff points, so you gotta be quick. Thank you, Buff, for sponsoring today's video. Here is Brimstone's clutch voice lines.
Who's the old dog now? There's some things you just can't teach.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys are getting the vibe that I am too. Like, it's something that it's just not like, it's not super appealing. Yeah, Brimstone does kind of make fun of himself saying who's the old dog now, because literally like half the agents on Valorant Protocol make fun of his age. So I do kind of think that's a little funny. Other than that, guys, I'm really not impressed with Brimstone's voice lines, so I think we have to put him down in C tier. Up next is Viper, and here's Viper's clutch voice lines.
If you want something done right, do it yourself. You only thought that was close.
Now, this is definitely an improvement off of Brimstone's voice lines. I really do like how kind of like arrogant and sassy Viper sounds with these voice lines. The one where she says, just do it yourself, is kind of like a knock at your teammates being like, dude, why did you not get any kills? Why did I have to clutch it out? I do enjoy Viper's clutch voice lines, so I think we're going to rank her at like a high B tier, probably. Up next is Spooky Ghost Boy, Omen.
You forget your place. That was fun.
So the words that he says are kind of like lame, like you forgot your place and that was fun. It's, I don't know, nothing too crazy there. Like literally the only thing that makes these voice lines cool is Omen's voice actor and the voice himself, because like if it wasn't for that, if it was like any other agent saying that, it'd probably be like a C or a D tier. But since it's just Omen said it, we're gonna have to put him at B tier at the very least. Up next is everyone's favorite Valorant nerd, Killjoy.
Calculated. My genius doesn't stop in the lab.
Killjoy is one of the agents who has quite a few clutch voice lines, so I picked my two favorite, and the calculated one is one that I absolutely love because it's obviously a meme. I love it, and pretty much any agent that has a meme in their voice line is automatically going to be put like a B tier or higher. And I like how she's laughing in the second one, and you know, my genius doesn't stop in the lab. Pretty good stuff, pretty good stuff. I'm gonna have Killjoy at a tier, and I think that's a pretty good spot for her. Up next is gonna be Cipher.
You copies are nothing. You forget. I always play high stakes.
Now, guys, oh, this one's gonna be a little controversial, and I'm probably gonna get a couple of dislikes for this one. But I don't really like Cypher's voice lines very much. It's like, of course, Cypher's voice is cool, and usually I really do love Cypher's voice lines. Like, pretty much all of them are like really, really good. But like these clutch voice lines, I don't know, guys, they're not really speaking to me. I'm gonna have to do it. I'm sorry, but Cipher is gonna have to go into C tier. I hope I didn't make a lot of you guys mad with that one, but up next is gonna be Sova.
A little recognition is nice now and then. Thank you. Do not hunt the hunter.
Now, the reason why I love Sova so much is because we all know that Sova is a very humble and, you know, responsible person. He's very well respected in the Valorant Protocol. No one really hates him very much at all. I just love how he says a little recognition is nice now and then. Thank you. And it just seems so like humbling, you know? So I just really do love that voice line. And the other one is really good too. Do not hunt the hunter. Of course, that is super like, you know, pertinent to his character. And I think with these two voice lines combined and just the humbleness behind it, I'm gonna have to rank it a nice solid A tier for Sova. Up next is everyone's favorite healer, Sage.
I am not just your healer. This is what I trained for.
And contrary to what I just said, apparently when Sage gets a clutch, she does not want to be referred to as just the healer. And like, it sounded like she was like kind of angry with that one, didn't it? Didn't it sound like she was kind of like mad and like how she wanted to prove herself as not more than just a healer, that she could also pretty much kick some ass as well? I really do think that in some of Sage's voice lines, she wants to differentiate herself besides of just being the healer and be recognized more than just healing. And I just really like that. And especially with the emotion behind that first voice line and also the second one too that I showed you. We're gonna do Sage with probably an A tier. We'll do an A tier for Sage. Up next is Phoenix, and you guys are gonna absolutely love this one.
Ooh, that's going on a highlight reel for sure. Oh, you thought you put up a fight?
Yeah, I think that's pretty safe to say that I think Phoenix deserves an S tier, like right off the bat, like 100% an S tier. Like I said, anytime a meme or a cultural reference is going to be implemented into these voice lines, they're going to be higher up on the list for me. And with literally Phoenix saying, like with the clutch, saying that it's going to go on a highlight reel for sure, it makes you really want to just throw that clip onto TikTok and watch it go viral, hopefully. And yeah, that's clearly an S tier, one of the best voice lines in the game. Up next is the Wind Girl Jet.
Oh wow, you guys suck. Oh, my back hurts. Everyone's so heavy.
Guys, oh, this is another amazing one. First of all, she says that you guys suck. I don't even know if she's really saying that to the enemies if the enemies suck, or is she saying that to her teammates where it's like, oh, you guys suck. I had to clutch it out. Regardless, that one's awesome. And then she says that her back hurts. Everyone's so heavy that she's carrying the entire team. Come on, like that's clearly an S tier as well. 2 S tiers back to back, Phoenix and Jet. I mean, just picture yourself, you're playing Jet, you're in game, you beat a 3v1, you get the plant down, clutch it out, and then all of a sudden Jet says that her back hurts, everyone's so heavy. You're gonna laugh, your team is gonna laugh, and it's just gonna be a good time. So clearly an S tier for Jet. Up next is this cocky clutch voice line from Reyna.
If I act superior, it's because I am. They're nothing to me.
I really love that first one. If I act superior, it's because I am. I mean, Reyna just knows that she's better than everybody. The second clutch voice line is a little to me. It's kind of so I think they're gonna offset. I think a good spot for Reyna is, I don't think we're gonna go too high with her. I don't think we're gonna go too low with her. So let's put her at a nice solid B tier. Up next is gonna be Raze.
Don't mess with this Banya. I could have beaten twice the number.
Oh God. Oh, I'm sorry, Raze mates. I don't know. Sometimes Raze's voice lines kind of they just annoy me for some reason. I don't know why. The voice actress does an amazing job. She's an incredible voice actress, but like, I don't know. Sometimes Raze's voice lines are just not the best to me. Sometimes they're just annoying. It's the same thing here with the clutch voice lines. Don't mess with the Banya. Could be twice the number. I don't know, guys. D tier. I'm sorry. We're gonna put Raze in a D tier. Don't hate me. I'm sorry. Up next, though, is gonna be Raze's best friend, Breach.
My rate just went up. Always got to overprove myself.
So when I was recording the voice lines for this video, when I first heard Breach's voice lines, I was like, oh, that's kind of lame. Let's throw that in a D tier. I didn't really like that very much. But then when I heard the always got to overprove myself, you know, when I heard that, I thought it kind of goes hand in hand with his character development where, you know, he was born a congenital amputee, had to prove himself, be equal to people around him. And then, you know, since he was a criminal his entire life, the judge sentenced the rest of the Torsten family to, you know, pretty much life in prison and gave Breach a lesser sentence. And then even now, everyone refers to him as just like a criminal. They don't really trust him. They probably don't think of Breach too much. He can't do very much. And I really do think that voice line is something where, you know, he got the clutch and he's like, yo, look at me. I always have to overprove myself and just finally show me some recognition. So I think we're going to do a C tier actually for Breach. Maybe a red tube far into that. I probably did, but like, I don't know. I just felt bad and I just gave him a C. Now up next is going to be Sky.
Don't even try me. Now there's some Serenity.
Yeah, you guys are probably getting the same vibes I'm getting. I don't really care for these ones too much. Like, I'm just gonna be real with you. They don't really speak to me. I don't think they're really cool. They don't really feed too much into her personality, into her character. And just be honest, guys, I think these clutch voice lines are pretty much duds. And yeah, we're gonna throw these ones in D tier. Now, a really, really cool one coming up is gonna be Yoru.
Anyone else think they can kill a god? So I saved a day. Don't make a big deal about it.
Dude, like, I love these ones because Yoru's entire personality is just being like a cocky, arrogant person, right? We can all agree on that. And then when he says anyone else think they can kill a god, like he referred to himself as a god. Like, what? Who does that? Probably Reyna would. And then he says, so I saved the day. Don't make a big deal about it. Like, that's like, again, he's cocky, he's arrogant. He's like, oh, I saved the day. He's like, don't care. I don't need a recognition. But then he says, you know, anyone's like they could kill a god. So, like, of course, this is going to be an S tier. I mean, yours so cool. And yeah, these clutch voice lines, they fit his character very well, the theme he's going for. And you know, nothing short of S tier here. Up next is Astra.
Hey, people, come on now. I'm anticipating my congratulations. Woohoo! I'm too shocked for them.
To be honest, guys, I really like these voice lines and the vibe that Astra has when she clutches it up, because it seems like she's just as excited as the player when clutching out. Like, it just seems she's like really hyped and like super happy and proud of herself. And, you know, she's anticipating her congratulations. She's throwing out some woohoos. Like, I don't know. She's just having like a really good time. And these are the vibes I'm looking for in these voice lines. Like, when you clutch out a round and you're playing Astra and you see Astra like cheering alongside you, that's gotta be a good feeling, right? So I think with all of that into consideration, I think we're gonna put Astra in a pretty high A tier. I think she deserves it. Up next is KO, and just listen to this one, guys. You're gonna love it.
Go back to fighting bots. I'm built different.
Like I said, guys, if there's going to be a meme and a clutch voice line, it's gonna automatically be higher up there. And KO has not one but two memes. He says, go back to fighting bots. Love that. And then he says he's built different. Love that also. Like, he's built different. Go back to fighting bots. Like, it's good. It's good. It's S tier, right? It's got to be S tier. I mean, just the sassiness that KO always has in his voice lines and the theme that he has, his personality is just hilarious. We're gonna have to give KO, of course, an S tier. He deserves it. Up next is my main, Chamber.
How do I get away with these things? Did you see their faces? Sorry, I should not laugh.
So normally I do love pretty much everything with Chamber. I love playing him because I'm a dirty Chamber main, and I love all the voice lines and all his cinematic appearances and all that. But with his clutch voice lines, I don't know. I'm not really feeling them too much. I'm gonna be real. I think they're kind of mid. They're kind of like, you know, yeah, a little cockiness, a little arrogant. Like, what are you gonna expect of Chamber? That's what you're always gonna get. Nothing really breaks the mold. He's not too hype about it. He's not like anything crazy. So I think since it's pretty mid, I think we're gonna put Chamber right in the B category. I think we're gonna rank these voice lines B. Up next is the Woman of Lightning, Neon.
Try that again. I dare you. Almost got me. Not.
Yeah, these ones are pretty mid. They're kind of poopy. They're kind of dumpy. I don't know. I don't really care for them very much. I like a lot of Neon's voice lines, and Vanilla Vasquez, I forgot how to say her name. I probably butchered that. Like, she does an amazing job, voice acting Neon, and I actually really like her as a character. But these clutch voice lines, man, they're kind of like, they're just, I don't know. I don't really care for them. Try that again. I dare you. Ha, awesome. Almost got me. Ha, not. Yeah, that's just not, I don't really care for it. C tier. Yeah, we'll put Neon in a C. I don't think she deserves a D tier, but I think C tier is where we're going to put Neon. And since Varun Bajra Mage Agent 21 is not released yet at the time of recording this video, Fade is going to be the last agent on this list, and get ready to listen to these ones because they're kind of cool.
Did they really think they could scare me? You can't kill a nightmare.
Oh, man. Yeah, those ones are pretty good, aren't they? You can't kill a nightmare. Like, she puts like anger and hatred into that. Like how dare you even think you could kill a nightmare? And then when she says, did you really think you could scare me? Like, the sassiness and just the disrespect for the enemies is just like amazing. And she sounds really angry and aggressive with these voice lines, doesn't she? Like, I was a little scared. I was kind of scared looking at these or listening to these. So yeah, I think Fade deserves a pretty good A tier here. I think, not necessarily S tier, but I think an A tier, like a higher A tier, is gonna do really well for Fade. So yeah, I hope you guys agree with my list. If you don't, please feel free to share your thoughts in the comments below. And yeah, you can always yell at me on my Twitch streams, tell me how dumb I am and why I made the stupidest decision ever, placing your agent low on the list. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you have a like, subscribe, notifications if you're new. Now with all that being said, Jippy out.